trunk, I open up, I sold my soul a good price, out of sight. My hoe got talent, right? Whole squad ran through that shit, babe.
Hey guys, so today I am doing a video that I've never done before on my channel, and I want to introduce my cooking skills to you guys. So today I am making a chili. So as you can see, the ingredients that I'm going to be using, I did use lean turkey, but you can use ground beef, you can use chicken, any meat that you want to, or you can totally make it vegetarian. So everything in this recipe is super optional. So now I'm just giving you a closer look at the spices that I've used. This chili pepper, the garlic salt, garlic powder, and yeah, a little bit of salt. So now that the meat's a little bit brown, I'm going to be adding those green peppers and red onions. Now obviously you can skip this step, or you can add other vegetables that you like in your chili, but this is just what I like in mine. So I'm just going ahead and giving that a mix. That is a pound of lean turkey. And the onions and peppers are in that container because I just got it from the salad bar at Kroger's, because that's a hack. If you guys don't want to chop up an onion and be crying, or buy a pepper just to use half of it, I just get what I need at the salad bar. So that's way it cuts preparation time down. I can just go home and immediately start cooking it. So now that the meat is over there browning, I am going to take one whole can of that tomato sauce. This is the Hunt's brand. Like I said, you can use any brand that you like. Using some diced tomatoes. Now you can use fresh tomatoes. I like making everything easy peasy for myself. A little bit of tomato puree, and I do save some of this tomato puree because we're going to be using it a little bit later. So as you can see, there's still some left in the can. Giving that a good stir just so they all marry together. This is a lot of sauce. I'm using this for another recipe too, so that's why there's a lot of sauce in here. But you would tweak the recipe for how many people you're cooking for, or you can just have leftovers for days. So to that sauce, I am adding some seasoning. I think I just added some salt and pepper, garlic salt. I'm adding a whole jar of mushrooms. Once again, you can use fresh ones. This is just ready to go, so it makes it a lot easier. And I'm adding some sugar. Now this is a second hack of the video. Adding sugar to mostly canned or jar foods takes out that really canned taste. So that's just something you guys should know. So to the meat, now that it's browned a little bit, I'm going to be adding some tomato paste. And now you guys do know chili is more of a thicker consistency, so this is kind of what gives it that thicker consistency, is this tomato paste. So I'm just going to be adding that to the meat. Sorry guys if the video is like kind of dark and not really well lit. I think it looks pretty good, but you know, it's my first time doing a cooking video, so I literally have my tripod on my stove. Not safe. I wouldn't recommend doing that because my camera overheated. So as you guys can see, I did add the other half of that tomato puree to this just to give it more looser consistency. That tomato paste, as you guys can see, makes it real thick. You feel what I'm saying? So you do want to kind of loosen it up, even though you're going to be adding it to the rest of the sauce we have. You know, I just wanted to get it loosened up so we can go ahead and properly do that, because this is lean ground beef, so you don't want to dry out, turkey, I'm sorry. So you don't want to dry out the turkey by like overly cooking it. So that's why I'm adding a little bit of sauce, just so everything cooks nice and evenly. So just giving that a quick stir. So now I'm going to be adding some of those chili beans that you guys see in the first clip. I do believe I already put one can in there, but I think this is where my camera overheated. So once again, just stirring that. You do want to go through and season as you go, and taste as you go, because you don't want to over season. One key to over seasoning, to not over seasoning, is tasting it, which is what I'm doing right now. What I don't recommend is double dipping, because I was surprised it was so good. So I went in and I did another scoop. But like I said, I'm making this for myself. So if you're cooking for your family, or maybe your family don't care about your germs, but if you're cooking for other people, you shouldn't be double dipping. So I just added a generous amount of salt because it was kind of bland. It had that chili pepper taste, like chili powder taste, tastes like chili, but it just needed like an extra kick and boost of flavor. So I just went ahead and added some salt. Then I added some more chili powder. I don't even know why I did that, because it was honestly, I don't know. I just feel like when I put it with the sauce, I just wanted to make sure it was seasoned. Because once I mix like my food together, like if I make spaghetti, I don't like seasoning once it's done, like, you know. So I just wanted to make sure it was good. Tasting again just to make sure it's perfecto. Double dipping again. Look at me. I think that was sugar that time, but I'm not sure. And it is perfection taste-wise at this point. So now I'm just going to transfer the sauce that we made into a larger saucepan. Now, I'm not going to be using all that sauce because I'm using it for another recipe. Camera overheated, so now we just jump into the final scene of the chili being all done, you guys. And look how that is looking. This is after sitting for about a couple hours or so. Ooh, look at that close-up. Look at that chili falling off that spoon, child. So now we're just going to assemble it and do the garnishes. So remember when I held back some of those green peppers and the red onions? Just going to put that on top. Now, obviously, all this is optional, so you don't have to add anything that I'm adding. You add what you like. I'm going to be adding some sour cream, some mozzarella cheese. You can use any cheese you have. Using some Ritz crackers. I usually like this with cornbread, but I didn't have time to make no cornbread muffins, so I was just like, you know what, you can get these crackers, and that's what it's gonna be. You feel me? So yes, just getting that all ready to go into my belly. Bars. Next, I think I'm gonna be adding some hot sauce, because even though I added raw onions, it needed a little bit more of a kick. So just added some hot sauce, guys, and it is what it is. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel. It's your girl Shady XOXO, and I'm out. Bye.